Hello and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're going to be breaking down how we figured out and debunked the new antagonist in Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombies. This is in fact a character that we've been very familiar with many years, and it just hit the hammer on the head, no pun intended. It is the one and only blacksmith that created the Pack-a-Punch that we might actually be seeing right now. Now we're going to be breaking down timelines and how everything is correlating and fitting extremely perfect. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get right into it. So the gentleman we're talking about, his name is Jebediah Brown. He was introduced back in Black Ops 2 on the map Buried. So a little bit of a quick summarized backstory of who Jeb Brown is. Him and his mother, Mrs. Brown, settled in a town called Purgatory Point, where in fact the map Buried takes place. After all the chaos erupted, the angels came down and told him what to do. Build yourself a great machine, its punch will see it through. Summarizing that ideology and the origin story of the Pack-a-Punch. And why he put himself to work, he sang a country western song. That right there is in fact the Pack-a-Punch song that we know and love. And here goes the jingle to where you guys can hear it.
Out there, you need to send to hell. With Pack-a-Punch, I have a hunch your problems will be gone. But if you end up on the ground, sing a country western song. Pack-a-Punch, 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 Pack-a-Punch.
Now the angels set Jeb to work to create this great machine. After many days and many nights, and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and a little help from the angels, of course, he was ready to show his machine off to the whole town. Now, Jebediah Brown did in fact get unalived on July 22nd, 1885 in Purgatory Point, Angola. So with us having an understanding on when he was born and when he was quote-unquote presumed to be unalived, we now can start filling in the blanks. Now, as you could see in the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Ashes of the Dam cinematic trailer. So in that trailer, this unique character, his attire has a long coat, buttoned up shirt, trousers, cowboy boots, a cowboy hat. And he also has a sword on his hip with a call sign on his cowboy hat, of course. That call sign is a call sign that was used during the Civil War. That sword on his hip was given to very high-ranking officials to lead cavalries during that time period. In that trailer, we see this antagonist holding two heads, similar to a head that was on Zetsubo no Shima, the head of which that had a similar effect on zombies. So we could probably check off that fact of the matter is, these are keeper heads. The keepers of which that were the angels that visited him. Now why is that important? Because it checks off the fact that this right here is in fact Jeb, the blacksmith, the creator of the Pack-a-Punch. He also says a quote, and here it is.
This too shall pass.
The reason why that quote is so important because it actually fits him in the timeline for this entire event. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is how we are able to pinpoint that this right here is in fact our antagonist. Now here are my questions. Is Jeb a really bad person, or does he have a greater purpose? Because as we did see in the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Ashes of the Dam trailer, he did steal their souls or some essence from them. Why is it that he did that? Nobody knows yet. But here's my theory. Throughout all these universes we have seen, a lot of things has changed a lot through them. And this person, Jebediah Brown, has been pretty quiet until now. Why? Why is he choosing to show himself now out of all timelines? This is probably why. Redemption. He is working towards something, most likely to get something back, which is probably his mother. You see, his mother was taken away from him by the Blue Rocks, which is element 115. And the angels deceived him and tricked him into creating the Pack-a-Punch, which is probably why he still keeps the keepers around. And we literally see this guy create a portal and phase through it like no tomorrow. So clearly this man is on a power trip on redemption. And he most likely is doing this all because he probably wants his mother to return. Because in Buried, he put his mom in the Pack-a-Punch machine and made her a ghost. Of her younger self, of course. But he probably wants revenge on the Keepers. Now, he could potentially be a really bad person, but I think we probably might have a really cool story here to where we help assist him into fighting against the Keepers, because at the end of the day, a lot of the Keepers, they're corrupt and kind of bad. They did manipulate a lot of people into creating a lot of these crazy things, and Jeb most certainly was one of them. So let me know what your theory is down below on why he is the way he is, and do you think he has good intentions? I personally think he does. We won't know until we get the release of the first map. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I really do appreciate you tuning in today. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and if you did enjoy it, please hit that like button and subscribe for more Call of Duty Black Ops 7 content. Sweaty mop on the grind, never stopping, clean up the game, flow straight popping, wiping up the mess, ain't no need to stress, sweating for success, always at your best. Sweaty mop, you're the one who's making moves, leaving beats so fresh, setting up the grooves. From the bottom to the top, you climb non-stop, determined and focused, your energy can't flop. You soak up challenges like a mop in a spill, turning obstacles into thrills, showcasing skills, your rhythms and rhymes, they always intertwine like cleaning up a mess, you make the flow shine. Your verses hit hard like a mop on the floor, dropping wisdom and truth, leaving heads explore. Sweaty mop, you're unique, your style is refined, your rap game strong, leaving others behind. So here's to you, Sweaty mop, in the rap scene. Your hustle and grind forever supreme, your mop the game clean, no need to stop, your legacy carved deep, yeah, that's Sweaty mop. Hit that sub button, fool.